On the right are the Godzilla cells, they are known as G cells, and on the left are the skin cells of the monster collected by MOGUERA. The space monster has the exact same G cells, therefore, we call it Spacegodzilla. Welcome to Nerd Insights, your daily channel for news about the nerd universe. It's important to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. It's highly likely that Spacegodzilla will be the real villain in the new movie Godzilla vs. Kong 2, The New Empire. So, I decided to tell you the story of this villain and bring more information about Spacegodzilla so that everyone can stay informed. If you're unfamiliar with this theory, I'll leave a card up here for you to watch the video where I explain everything about this theory. Spacegodzilla is a modified clone kaiju of Godzilla that first appeared in the 1994 film, Godzilla vs. Spacegodzilla. Spacegodzilla is Godzilla's penultimate enemy in the Heisei film series, as well as the only extraterrestrial creature introduced in that series, boasting a range of psychic powers and energy attacks, along with its ability to form and use crystals in various ways. Spacegodzilla is a challenging opponent and shapes the direction of the battles it is involved in, generated from some of Godzilla's cells that were launched into outer space. Spacegodzilla made its way to Earth with the aim of conquering the planet and eliminating its terrestrial counterpart. Spacegodzilla triumphed in its first battle with Godzilla, even capturing the adoptive son in a crystal prison. The malevolent creature then made its way to Fukuoka and transformed it into its own crystal fortress. G-Force deployed MOGUERA to stop Spacegodzilla, and Godzilla himself soon joined the battle. While Spacegodzilla was stronger than Godzilla or MOGUERA individually, their combined efforts resulted in the creature's defeat. Despite only appearing in a single film to date, Spacegodzilla has been featured in other Godzilla media. Spacegodzilla is one of Godzilla's most intelligent opponents in the series, displaying combat strategy several times throughout the film, absorbing power from buildings, trapping Godzilla's son, etc. This is evidenced by the fact that Spacegodzilla sought to dominate Earth of its own volition, unlike other monsters that merely cause random destruction or engage in world domination at the behest of their masters. More intelligent than humans, it is an experienced strategist who knows that without Godzilla, Earth would be vulnerable and defenseless. Spacegodzilla bears a strong resemblance to its terrestrial counterpart but with several notable differences. In addition to having greatly enhanced musculature, a more bestial face with fangs, a long tail, and a piercing and high-pitched roar, a slower and sharper version of Gigan's roar, Spacegodzilla possesses various features that result from its fusion with a crystalline organism in outer space. Instead of Godzilla's dorsal spines, Spacegodzilla has rows of white crystals descending along its tail and rising up its back. It also has a yellow-gold crystal crest on top of its head, 3 large crystals at the tip of its tail, and 2 massive crystals protruding from its shoulders, which serve to extract energy from the surrounding environment. Spacegodzilla is predominantly navy blue with a dark purple-red underbelly. In its debut film, Spacegodzilla's origins are ambiguous, but it is theorized that it was born from Godzilla cells, carried into space by Mothra or Biolantes spores. Being exposed to radiation from a black hole, Spacegodzilla proceeds to Earth and imprisons little Godzilla in a crystal prison before traveling to Fukuoka and forming a crystal fortress that drains the power from the city, channeling it through the Fukuoka Tower and transferring it to Spacegodzilla. Ultimately, it is interrupted by the combined efforts of Godzilla and MOGUERA. Now I'll tell you a bit about Spacegodzilla's powers and abilities. Superhuman physical characteristics: crystallokinesis, regeneration, energy manipulation/radiation manipulation, can absorb and manipulate electromagnetic, cosmic, and solar energy, flight, telekinesis, via gravity tornado, self-sustenance, respiratory, can survive in outer space, underwater breathing, spaceflight, can fly in space in its flight form, aura generation/electricity manipulation, can produce an aura capable of generating electrical disturbances, breath attack, transformation, can transform into its flight mode or combat mode, technology manipulation, via photon hurricane, light manipulation. In the manga, it produced a light capable of illuminating the rest of outer space, force field generation/attack reflection, via photon reactive shield, explosion manipulation, via homing ghost, telepathy, resistance to extreme temperatures, cosmic radiations, and black holes. Survive the black hole. It also possesses 6 special attacks, which are: Tail Smasher, it pierces its opponent with its tail and throws them. Photon reactive shield. It can generate a shield of crystals to dissipate and reflect energy attacks, although it has only been shown to deflect Godzilla's atomic breath. Corona beam. Spacegodzilla can shoot an energy beam from its mouth and shoulder crystals. It seems to be able to control the direction and movements of these energy beams, allowing them to hit their target in various ways, even bypassing potential defenses. Gravity tornado. Spacegodzilla possesses a form of telekinesis, allowing it to fly or carry other kaijus through the air. Homing ghost. Spacegodzilla raises its crystals into the air and hurls them at its opponent or makes them fall to the ground like rain. Photon hurricane. In its flight form, Spacegodzilla can emit an electromagnetic wave in the form of a ring that can cause malfunctions in electrical instruments. If you think Spacegodzilla will appear in this new film, Godzilla vs. Kong 2, The New Empire, comment below to let me know if you agree or not, and if you haven't seen the Spacegodzilla theory video, click the link in the card to watch it. If you enjoyed this news update, leave a like to help share this information with more people around the world. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news. Thank you for watching, and until the next news update.